Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler, Pete LaFrance, and once again, we're at the Broome Street Bar. This time, we're going to do something a little special. We're going to be trying, or tasting, Pilsner Urquell. Today we have with us
Jonathan Kaufman
and
Jim Bennett.
All right, now, fellas, you've heard of Fred Dex, who is the master sommelier that I work with.
Yes.
Well, he has an interesting suggestion when it comes to tasting wines, and I'm going to transfer it to beers. Instead of smelling it first, because your aromas, they can deceive you when it comes to tasting. So the trick is to taste it first and then go for the aromas. So let's see, we all know what Pilsner Urquell tastes like. We're all very familiar with it. So let's try a taste first before we smell.
Very good.
Well, it is refreshing. I don't get the malt, the roasted, the more roasted flavors of the malt in there. But the malt really pops out.
It's delicious.
Now let's see if the nose deceiveth us. Oh, now you see there, that's a very malty nose.
Yes.
And so I would have gone in believing the malt to begin with. So it's just reinforced. So that's an interesting way of looking at it. How do you guys think that there's any difference in how you perceive the flavors of the Pilsner?
I have had this beer since I was in my 20s, and I've loved it. And I finally got it on the line at Broome Street Bar.
All right, well.
I'm very excited. And you know, they invented...
So you're biased on this one?
They invented Pilsner.
Yep, named after the city of Pilsen.
Yes. Makes a lot of sense.
It does. And Jim?
It's a great Pilsner. It's a perfect taste.
Did you notice, was there any difference though in your perception of the flavor, tasting it before you...
I would have to go back and forth and do it each way a couple of times, and might just spend an afternoon doing that sometime, but...
Oh, holy, good idea.
To really notice the difference, but I think it tastes like the Pilsner that we've all known and loved for all these years. And of course, it's much better on draft than on tap than it is from the bottle. But
now there is a reason for that. The reason for that is that when it's in the bottle, it is at a particular carbonation level, and when it's in the drawn draft, it's at 1 gravity, which is a less carbonation. So carbonic acid, which is CO2, has a sharp flavor to it, or will give you a sharp sensation on your tongue. So the more carbonation there is, the sharper that will be.
very good.
Just a thought. Anyways, does Pilsner Urquell, with doing the tasting first, meet expectations?
Yes.
It certainly does. Yep.
I'm the old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.